Hi friends, welcome back. I just knocked my camera. Anyway, I'm Wicked Crafty Mom, also April, and okay, I'm a unicorn today. See? Haven't made any videos this week because we've been all adjusting to the boys doing learning from home and hybrid remote schooling started this week. So we've been busy figuring all that out. So, but it went very, very well, which is awesome. During that last night, actually, and the day before yesterday, I made these. So let's start with this one. This was based on a project I saw on Scrapbooking with Me, so on YouTube. So I will link her below. And okay, so this has a pocket here, and a pocket here. With a tag in it. 3 tags here. And then if you take them out, it's just really pretty. It's this nice garden scene. So, there's that. And all of the tags have writing space on them. They are not all completely decorated yet. But again, holding off on some decorations to make when I put it in wherever it goes. I'm working on keeping my cords out of the camera, but still being able to have them accessible. We'll see how that works. So there's that. Oops. Also, my familiars are here. Phoebe's in her spot over there. Weiss is on the table over there. Okay. So this is another thing I made. The front tag is going to be decorated a lot more. But I collaged some, this needs to be glued again too. But I collaged some avocado dyed paper into a book. Sorry, old maps collaged on, glued onto a book. So I collaged them onto a magazine page because it was nice and light. Could have sewn this, didn't sew it, maybe shoulda, but it's fine. So there's that. That should have been glued down. Also want to show you this. This is super cute and haunting and lovely. And it did not fit where I wanted it to fit. So I have this available too, which is good. Whoops. Okay. My thumb was not thumbing. Now it is thumbing. So I'm tidying up while I'm talking. I'm sorry. It's compulsive now. Because I have spaces for everything, it's so much easier for me to put stuff away when there isn't a way. So I've got my postcards that I made with some of my collage pages. I did some more collaging. I'm going to do even more. My plan was to do 10 pages of one color a day. I haven't been doing that. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. I've cleaned and organized fabric. I've, made spaces for the kids in this area so that they have place to go for school time, sitting at the table. So that's really good. I've got some scrap paper here. I've got my clusters here. I've got bases here. I've got book pages there. And I have scraps behind me. So what I am going to do, all right. This is something that I like to use this way instead of, I want it to be flat instead of long. So I'd rather it go, just poke a little bit out of here, but have the orientation like this. I don't know if any of that made sense, but all right, this looks like it's a good place to cut. Okay. It was a good place to cut, it just wasn't the right place to cut. Let's try this. There we go. Much better. All right. So now we need to decorate these. I want to decorate with book page. Here's some book page. Hello, book page. Okay. And I want to start it right up to the writing. Okay. Do. Come here, glue stick. Okay, I'm gluing.
It does appear.
I am. I am also recording. You can stay. I was just letting you know. So, he came to visit and then promptly walked away. So, I scared him. Okay. There we go. Now I'm gonna trim it. All right. There's that. And yes, it's lovely. Okay. So, why am I gluing off my glue book? Because I made a mistake. All right. So I summoned youngest child. I said he was still sleeping, and I said I was going to start filming, and somehow his radar went off. And I said that, and he came downstairs, and I was like, I'm about to summon the boy. Aha, look at me putting stuff where it belongs, like a weirdo. Who is that girl? With her stuff all away. It's me. Okay, let go. All right. I think I would like to fold my edges over. So I'm gonna. This is some pattern paper that my mom gave me, and I decided to crack into it. See me using up stuff, Mom? Okay. I'm using the stuff. I sorted my fabric like a boss. So that's organized much better and more accessible, because that was the thing. Like, I needed it to be set up so that I could not have to paw through everything every time I wanted to. Use fabric. So I've got it set up. I may have to pull stuff out, but I won't have to look through stuff. It's all lined up in little bins. I didn't do Tidy Friday because I was just, all done. I thought about it, but when I remembered, it was already like halfway through Tidy Friday. And I had not done it, so That's all right. I will be doing lots of tidying anyway for the foreseeable future. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that. All right. Now, you, sir. We need to do a thing with you too. So, shall we? We shall. We're gonna... Alright, you can... Okay, let go of my hand. Alright. I hope you can see this. I hope it's in frame. Okay. Hello, glue. Okay. So, so this is weird. Okay. I grew up really enjoying alfalfa sprouts. And this is going somewhere, I promise. So for the last several years, I have been looking for alfalfa sprouts and unable to find them. Not at buffets where they used to be, not at the grocery store. Like, no, I could not find alfalfa sprouts. And it made me sad because I really enjoy alfalfa sprouts. I have for a long time. Well, I found some and I'm very excited. I found some at the grocery store for the first time in years. And I found some, like, if it was in the grocery store, I didn't know because I couldn't find it. I tried. I'm not saying it wasn't there, but I'm saying I have not been able to find it for years. Anywho, that's beside the point. No, it's not. It is the point. So one of my friends was like showing on Facebook that she had some alfalfa, and I was like, oh, that's great. So she told me that she had just bought the seed online. So I got some alfalfa seed. And after that happened, after I got the alfalfa seed, I saw alfalfa in the store. And so I bought some alfalfa. So that's the drinking game today word. The drinking game word today is alfalfa, apparently. How many times do I say alfalfa in this video? No idea. There's no contest. There's nothing to win. And probably you shouldn't drink every time I say alfalfa because it's been a lot. And I'm not trying to kill anybody. I like you alive. All right. Okay. Now, I do have this little thing here. Do I want to punch it out? Yeah, I'll cut it out. It's not going to be a perfect cut, but here's the thing. It's pattern paper. I don't know why I'm trying to make it a perfect cut. I could just tear it like this. Tear, 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 tear. It's a nice jagged edge. There. Okay, so I have these match-ish. Different papers, but they match-ish, so that's good. I do love the color of this one. This one feels it looks so old and nice to me. So I am going to get some, what am I going to get? I'm going to get some decorations. And what am I going to put on the back of it? I know what I'm going to put on the back of it. I know precisely what I'm going to put on the back of it. As soon as I find it. Yes, this will work. This will definitely, almost definitely. Nope, definitely doesn't. Let's see. I can do it ripped, though. Oh, you know what, though? Yeah, it'll work. Because I've got the frame. Let's see. Okay, what am I doing? No idea? Me either. All right. Cutting this into a straight line. That's what I'm doing. Look at that. It's a straight line. I can do things, I swear. Oh, the I need an adulty or adult meme came up on Facebook again. If you haven't seen it, it basically says, I need an adulty or adult. Oh, dudes. I almost broke this. Okay, hold on. Why am I having such an issue with this? It's because I'm talking. Okay, hold on. Just give me a second. Give me 1 second. I want to make this a straight line. Those are helpful. If you hear any scratching, Phoebe Baby is in here with me. I introed this video like 4 times. So I don't remember even if I've mentioned the animals yet in this incarnation. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, friends. I've got no scissor skills. Okay, I've got this lovely piece that I want to have available for writing, but I also very much enjoyed the coloring on this. So I think I'm going to make it I'm going to take this, glue it on here. Like I'm going to wrap it a little bit and make kind of a raised writing surface. Yes, that sounds shockingly like I know what I'm talking about. All right. It's all smoke and mirrors, folks. All smoke and mirrors. Anywho, it's not. Like, these are really my ideas, and I really enjoy doing this. Okay. My fingers have glue on them. Have glue on them. My fingers have glue on them. If you're playing along, maybe yours do too. Okay. Come up. Okay. Ups, ups, ups. All right. And cutting around. It doesn't have to be even close to perfect because we're wrapping it so that it'll go on this. Hope I'm still on camera. Okay. And, oh, boogers. I'm going to have to change this, but I'll probably forget 2 more times before I do. I get really carried away with my art. Submersed. Submersed works too, I believe.
Start in the hot tub.
They're killing me. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear. My husband is making a joke. So, anywho, we don't have a hot tub, so if you heard what he said, it makes no sense. Okay. Although I would be okay with having a hot tub. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Glue, glue, glue. I will glue. Okay. So, of course, I was making a video, so of course the littlest decided that it would be the perfect time to come downstairs. And he is our wild child. Just kind of a loud living kid. He lives his life loud. That's cool. So, but having said that, he's our loud child. You know what I mean? If you got loud children, you know. Wild, loud, ambitious, rambunctious. So, He is living sound is pretty much. I mean, obviously I'm his mother, so like I am also living sound. Sit here chatting at you in videos. But I really like this. I like this a lot. There. That's so cute. Okay, this is also cute. Now I need to put stuff on them. They can't just sit here being cute and admired all the time. If I can't, they can't. Okay. Ooh. I like that, but not for this. Not for this one. Also not for this one. Ooh, I've got an incoming hug.
Hello.
Hello. Are you sure? Yes. Is it that way? Yes. Are you positive? No. All right. Do I want this on here? No. Does it belong in that basket? Also no. You know, I love these things very, very much. These clusters. And I love...
Is this a new cup?
No, I got it from Papa John. Forgot what I was saying. I love clusters, but I'm not sure. Ooh. I'm more sure now. I like this. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I made a thing. Here's the thing I made. This is the thing I made. Let's see how we're doing on time. It's a holder. This is a holder. Oh. So, I also made a little stamp and it goes in the holder as well. There. I really do like this. Okay. But it's, yeah. Yep. I'm going to keep looking at it here. Just going to keep taking it off and putting it back on. Apparently. Do I like this better, though, is the question. No. Okay. That's the answer. All right. Anyway, the reason I was showing you that thing is because that's where my sponge is held. My dauber. Do-do-do. Around and around and around we go. I can't think of any more words after that. Around and around and around we go is pretty much as far as I got. All right. And because this looks less, it's so bright. It's such a bright pink and white and green that I want it to look a little more aged than it does. So I'm inking it. And that changes, see? You can kind of see a difference. Yeah. It changes how bright it is. Okay, so there's that. Now, here's this. Nope. That goes here. All right. Part of me wants to go completely neutral with these, but the rest of me is like, no, keep going. Add color. Because apparently the rest of me is a Muppet. All right. Bless you. Welcome. That's a funny thing I can talk about. Every time one of the YouTubers that I watch sneezes, like if I'm watching a YouTuber and they sneeze, like I have to stop myself from saying Gesundheit. Which I think is funny. Alright, I think I want to glue these down. I wasn't going to, but they're a little flappier than I want. Maybe I'll glue it here too. Just in case that other paper doesn't want to. Okay, so there's that. Relatively confident with that. Lost my pin. Found it. Found it. Don't worry. Nobody be alarmed. I know what I want for this. Okay. I pulled some book pages because I was running out of book pages that had any like visual interest. Like the pages themselves weren't dark or anything like that. They were all like these. So I wanted some variation in color. So now I'm looking at these because I think, I was thinking that I had seen something that was smaller that looked like this pocket watch boat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pocket watch, a pocket watch on this, and then one of these locket things on this, because it's going to look like the pocket watch but smaller, and that will tie the two together. Okay. And I am going to go for this stone charm here because it feels more like the pocket watches than the first one does. Okay. Are you even gonna fit? Yeah, you'll fit. And you know what I could do? Alright. Yeah. I know exactly what I could do. I could tear this out like I was doing before. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to peel it. Now I'm going to throw stuff around. Dun, dun, dun. I wanted to keep the writing on the bottom, but it's got to go. It's got to go. There's that. Oh, much better. Okay. Except... That's what I'm going to do. You look even more like this little one, don't you? Let's see. No, this one's good. We'll call this one good. Alright. Except then I'll have a dog's butt on here. I can't do that. There's a dog on it, see? So if I put it here, then look, it's just dog butt. Cannot do that. What if I do this? This way? Yes. Then the dog's on its butt, but it's the whole dog, so that's good. Yeah, let's do that. No dog butt here. Here we go. All right. Might possibly potentially be getting my ink figured out. It's only been since I got ink that I've had an issue with my ink and knowing how to use it. That's all. All right. Trying to remember to say kind things about myself. That was not kind. All right. Here's that. Oh, whoops. I gotta ink this too. This edge. Come here. Come here, Inky. All right. I don't really know why I'm doing this, but it's working. So we're gonna just keep doing it. Doot, doot, doot. It's making colors. Okay, so now I'm going to all around the world. Okay. Oh, we made tacos and we still have leftovers, which is really unusual, by the way. We don't usually have leftovers. Do I want the dog on the front? Nope. And do I want it like this? Then the dog's upside down. Can I make it so the dog is right side up? Just like that, I can. What if then there's no writing room on the back. Decisions, right? All right. Is what I'm doing. Just like this. Shh. Just like this. All right. Glue it up. Glue it up. Glue it up. Nope, that was dog butt direction. That's why we weren't doing that. I remember now. Almost did it, though. We almost ended up with a dog butt. All right. Yep. Cute. I believe. Dun dun. Dun dun. Cover that. Cover that. Okay. For this, I'm gonna use my thing that makes everything else fall down. I'm gonna use my Beacon 3-in-1 because I am adhering to fabric with staple on staple, and I want lots of grip, and I would like this to work as well. Would be awesome. There we go. Nice big glob of glue. Glob of glue. There we go. I like it. Cute. There. Now they look like they go together a little better. Doot, doot, doot. Alright, I am going to use this to tack down this top piece here. And this, needs something else. What else does it need? Stamp. Hi, stamp. Oh, goodness gracious. Sakes alive. Dropping stuff left and right. Okay, so these are stamps I bought online. Got a decent sized package for, it was like 500 stamps or something for a good price. These are the ones I made. I'm gonna grab 2 of these to be in the background and 1 of these to be on the top, but I want this green one's gonna be good if I can get it out of here. Okay. Oops, that's not the cover, that's the cover. And that's the cover. And these lock together. And they are very convenient like that. Okay. Now, let's see. Yep. Maybe. How about like this? How about like this? Oh yeah, that's the way. That is it. man, I get this just like, it's weird because it's like a sense of calm. It's like looking at it brings like this little wave of calm to my soul. And that's how I know when it's right, is when I feel that wave of like, like it feels like I relax. I don't know how else to explain that nice feeling. It's just this like a happiness in my heart. Which probably makes no sense, but that's okay. You know what? It might make sense. Somebody might understand that. I am trying really, really hard to be nicer to me. Because I'm not very nice in my head. And I say things to like downplay stuff, like my ideas and whatnot. And I'll go back to what I said the other day. You don't see guys in videos saying, you're probably bored out of your skull. Oh, you know, I'm the worst person to be giving this instruction. No, they're like, look, I know what I'm doing. Here's what I do. If you like it, good. If not, don't watch. And we're like apologizing for existing. Like, I'm trying to not apologize for existing. Anywho, this still needs something. Now, I do have this scrap of, oh, it's still got a button on it because I apparently missed a button. Anywho, okay. So, I've got this, which kind of matches with this. I'm not convinced that that's what I want, though. So, just because it's convenient doesn't mean it's right. I also have this. Yes, it looks identical. This part doesn't, though. So there's that. Alright, I'm already liking that better than that, so that's out. Let's see what else I got. Because I feel like it needs something. Here's some blue. I like this one better already. Here's some more blue. Here's some white. Alright, now let's see. I could do a little stitch of blue here, or I could do some here, or I could just use it as a topper. Dun, dun. Ooh, okay, I actually really like that. Okay. So, but not that big. So what I'm going to do is just cut a line the width that I want, which is more like this, and trying to cut a kind of straight line here. Sometimes these scissors are amazing and sometimes they suck. There. Alright, what I really liked about that was the notched look there. So, now I'm going to just make this notched. That'll teach it. Alright, I've got, oh, friends, I have a tip. Boy, do I have a tip. Look, it is pre-distressed. Let me show you why. I took my staples and I took permanent marker, brown permanent marker, This is just from a big pack that I got, or not a big pack, but a pack I got, like pack 12 or something. I got at the Dollar Tree. So just super cheap brown Sharpie that I thought I would never use for anything. And I am so glad I have it because I colored all over my staples. I colored the sides. I didn't color the bottom. Oops. See, now that I'm messing with it, it's not happy with me. But I colored, and now they come out looking distressed. It's almost because of the little designs on it, with the little designs the way that it shows up on the staples when they're all together. It's almost like when you make a collage and then you only see a piece of it, but you know the design's there. It's like that. Okay. So that was my trick. So look, pre-distressed, super cute, not wicked shiny. It dulls some of it down. And I'm just not a big fan of having like bright silver on my stuff. I want it to look like it's been there for a while. So, and you know what I did? You know what I just did? You know what I did? I did it wrong. I did it not the right way. Totally, because I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. We have a thing. It's a good thing. Super cute. Putting that with Duns. Let's see, what have we got? 20 minutes? Let's do another. Or at least let's start on another. I'm going to do one. Yeah, okay. Let's do a big one. Okay. Will this fit? Sure will, it looks like. Oh, lovely. It fits perfectly. So, now we have a color scheme of pink and green. That was easy. All right, let's grab Scrapperoos. I don't know why I channeled Pam or my mother with the Scrapperoo thing. That's not normal for me. I don't say that. Clearly I do. Okay. So let's see. Here's some pink. Here's some green. Here's some pink and brown. That's pretty. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking through my scraps. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you out. I'm gonna grab this because it might work. And I'm gonna grab that. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with that for now. That's what I got. All right. This is more of a peach. So I guess we'll see if that works. I don't think it does. I prefer not that. This I like. This I like, but it has flowers that are different flowers than that. This I like. Okay. And that's a good green. That is also a good green. That's a good pink. And I don't need that green. Cool. Easy peasy. Let's see. What do I want to... I say easy peasy and then I have no idea what I want to do. Okay, this fits very well here. So, here's this. We're going to cut it. On your mark, get set, cut. Okay. All right. And there seem to be clashing over video games in the other room. It's not going well. All right. Here's that. I inked around the edges. I don't know if I was on camera. I'm a little distracted with what's going on in the living room. Nothing's going on really, but the boys are kind of bickering, I think. But their dad is in there, so it's good. Okay. There's this. Okay. Alright. That's start. This I want to put a backing on. That piece is not big enough. I know what I'll do. I've got this lovely piece of plain book page that I was going to use for backing stuff anyway. So I wanted to take this off and save it, but this will work very nicely. It's beautiful. It's going to make this look like a postcard, which is what I want it to look like. So wind. All right, I'm just trimming a little of the white off that I left on here when I was fussy cutting. All right. Let go. Nope. Just, but, okay. I gotta clean my desk off again. It was clean this morning when I started, but it is less clean now. Okay. I'm on Instagram now. Wicked Crafty _mom is me. Okay. Oh, dang it. I had it lined up so nicely, I thought. All right. And then we smush. Smush, smush. Okay. This really is very pretty with the... I think the backing on it. Let's see. Let's ink around the edges. And I like that gauzy stuff that I just threw to the side. Unceremoniously. Alright. Okay, well obviously you want the stem down. Okay. So, alright, I'm going to do that. And I am going to fold this in and fold it in, and I'm going to use my tiny attacher because I got staples for it. And they're all colored brown now, so I'm super excited about that. Okay, so the last two are not. There are two that are not. But this is one of the last of the two. And I could color that with marker, but I'm not going to because it's on. Where are we at for time? Because I bet you we're close. Oh, 10 minutes left. I can keep decorating. All right. Smurf. All right. I'm going to put these in here and I'll sort it later. Definitely got to sort it though. Oh, that's much better. Look at all the room on my desk. My desk just grew like 3 feet. Like one of my kids. Okay. There's that. Whoop. On your mark, get set, go. Where you belong. Thank you. All right, let's clean up these. All right. I think I like that. Let's see. I have... Whoa! a mess on my floor. That's what I have. That's what I have. Okay, hold on. I just dropped a lot of things. A lot of things. Okay. I got them. Sorry about that. Okay. These are for some projects that I have that I was tweaking and playing with. Also for projects. Also for projects. Okay. Oh. But that was perfect because look. I really like this. I really like that. Okay. So I'm going to keep that. And look. Let's see. Look how pretty. Let's see. That's too much. This might not be though, if I just tuck it behind. Maybe a darker one? Oh, pretty. I like it. Maybe I like it on top though. Do I? Let's see. I like that. That's pretty. Okay. What else do I have? Stuff in here. I don't have a small cluster, I don't think, but I could probably make one. Or there's this. Let's see. Maybe one more thing. Maybe. Okay. Maybe this now. Oh, I like that. Here, okay. All right, thank you for playing. Go sit now. Okay. Let's see. This inks up very nicely, which I like. All right, and I am going to just try to take some of the glare off, some of the just abruptness of the white. There. It definitely looks not nearly as white as it did before. Okay. And inking and inking. And I think based on based on the time I had left last I looked. Oh my goodness. I just found a thing. Based on the okay. Based on the time that I had left once I'm done with this project, I'm probably going to be done with this video. Did I put my scissors in here yep. Like a goofball. Okay, so I am going to do this. And this. Because I only want half of it. It doesn't all need to be on there. Oh, I really like this. There. Okay. Man, there's that feeling again. Just that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There it is. There it is. Is it that one? Or is it that one? Is it that one? Is it this tag? Now I feel like the tag is too dark. Because everything else is so light. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. All right, I got to make sure I ink around this. I don't think I did. Doesn't look like I did. Right there. Okay. All right, so I am going to glue this down first with my 3-in-1. Beacon 3-in-1. Dun, da, da, da. Trying to line it up with the side of the page a little bit. Oh, you stay right there. Sneaky, sneaky. No, you may not get up. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Okay. There's that. And this. Okay. This goes back over here. I only use this for the really heavy duty stuff, typically. I gotta cough, excuse me. 4 minutes and I'm gonna go over. Excellent. All right. On your mark, get set, glue. It's coming out a little hard. I think it's clogged again. We'll see. Maybe these are more trouble than they're worth, but we'll see. All right. I was going to do it on a crooked, but it didn't feel quite right, so I'm not going to. Stay. Stay. Thank you. One more. There. And, whoops. And this. Okay. And that goes, let's put it here, like this. And this is going to finish up, because I'm gluing this right on the fabric, I'm going to use this Beacon 3-in-1 as well, because I want it to stick soon so it doesn't get knocked off and stay off. Okay, there it is, and that is time. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed our session today. And again, you can find me on Instagram, wickedcrafty_mom. Thank you so much. Goodbye.